Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. Y'all see I got the glasses on. Y'all feeling them? Are these me? Or should we try, let's put these on. Or is these better? Is it just me, or like glasses do not stay on your face the entire time? Like you try to wear glasses when you go out, but you eventually end up taking them off and putting them in your bag or your pocket or whatever. Like you never end up with it on. I don't really care for how I look with glasses on. I haven't found the right glasses that really I feel like match me. So we're going to just say screw the glasses today. Before we even get started on this video, I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed so far, who has liked my video, who has been commenting, and we've been having conversations. I am really genuinely grateful for you. I am so happy and grateful for you guys because to be honest, I was a little nervous doing this. This is something that I always wanted to do, but I was a little nervous, so it feels good to get good feedback and love and support. I am so grateful for that. I am so grateful that you guys are showing so much love and showing so much support. So anyway, let's get into it. Today's topic is the importance of putting yourself around people that empower you, or environments that empower you. So what led me to even think of this topic, it was like kind of like it came full circle because lately I have been putting myself in environments and in situations that are more positive, that are more in common to what I like to do, the things that I like to do. I just was at like a woman's circle sort of thing 2 weeks ago. I did that on a Monday and on a Wednesday. That was fun to be around people and socialize with people that share the same interest or that know some things you know or you can learn from. So that was exciting. And then Sunday, after I did last week's video, I was talking to my cousin. And one thing I want to be is vulnerable and honest on this channel. So I was nervous putting out my content. I was nervous that you guys probably wouldn't, I don't know, get it or pick it up. I don't know. But I did have to change that thought immediately and be proud of myself and show gratitude for all that I have done so far. And I know that I know what I want and I would like to help people. And as long as I'm keeping that on the forefront, then that's all that matters, right? Anyway, got a little off topic there. So I was on the phone with my cousin and, you know, she was talking to me, giving me feedback about the video and everything. I felt so good hearing her feedback. She was very honest. It was very loving and it was very encouraging. And so a thought came to me immediately after our phone call and it was like, wow, like she had the power to make me feel, and I'm not going to give her, like, of course don't give people your power, but you know, in my vulnerable state, because that happens to us at times. Sometimes we're not always on point where we can navigate our emotions and our thinking. And that's why it is important to be around like-minded people or people that do empower you, because on the times that you're not necessarily thinking, you would want people around you that's still filling you up with the good or whatever it is that you're trying to attract in your life. So immediately after the phone call, that's what came to mind. And I said, you know what? The first thing that came to mind is like, be around people who speak life into you. Like that's something, it just came to me. Like that's was just a thought. It was like, it's important to be around people who put more life into you. Like if that's really how it felt. It was so emotional, that feeling, that thought that came to me. I said, you know what? I should make a video on that topic. Before I even got to really decide if I was going to do that, I ended up going on 420. I had an amazing 420. How was your guys' 420? How was y'all 420? Let me know in a comment. Was it lit? Was it exciting? How was it? Now, to be honest, I'm not a smoker. I have smoked. I do indulge sometime I'm being honest. Like if I'm in the mood, but it's like, no, I'm not really a big 420 person. I haven't been big on 420 since I was like a teenager. But anyway, you know, I ain't knocking it. Listen, I ain't knocking it. It's only a little bit of herb. As long as you're doing it a healthy way and you're taking care of yourself, then hey, knock yourself out. But yeah, I did 420 this year and I did it very differently. It was very exciting. I was around beautiful people, beautiful like-minded people. I feel away. I feel away, y'all. And the reason that I feel away is because I didn't think to vlog my experience on 420. I didn't think to vlog it. And it came to me, well, put it like this. I thought of it originally, but I said to myself, like, I want to be able to enjoy the experience. I want to be able to be in the moment. So I talked myself out of vlogging it. But after I went through it all and had a good time, and I came back home and me and my partner was talking, I'm like, he's like, you should have recorded it. And I'm like, I should have, so people could see what it was like, you know. Let me know if you would like to see me vlog sometime, or vlog some of these stories and situations. Would you like to see me actually physically doing it, or do you like it better as like me communicating it through a story or whatever the case may be? Let me know. Comment below if you would like to see a vlog next time I do something, next time I do my journeys and different things like that. Would you like to see it being recorded? We sat, we meditated together, we listened to, I think what's called like a dome sound. I don't know why I did the quotation. You ever see like in the movies where they hit the bell and it kind of goes like doom, and I'm doing like this because that's how the vibrations was kind of coming through. That felt very good. That was a good experience. We sat and we chat and talked about different things and different topics. That was so cool. And we tried smoking natural herbs instead of like, you know, THC and different things like that. It was like real dry herbs like lavender, catnip. I think that's what we had exactly. And there was something else that I can't think of the name of, but that was really fun and really exciting. It was a different experience, beautiful experience. I got to network and meet with different people that are like me, and that felt good, where I could be vulnerable. I could be myself. I could be open. I didn't have to feel like, I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. I really felt in my element, and that was such an exciting experience for me. The point here is that you also want to put yourself in those kind of environments. Not specifically what I do, but whoever it is that you want to become now, you only going to become your ideal self by surrounding yourself around those kind of people. So I don't know what it is that might work for you. It could be anything. If you if you're an entrepreneur, if you are a chef or a cook, or whatever it is that's for you, makeup or whatever whatever it is that you like. Whatever it is that you enjoy, you want to make sure that you're putting yourself around these things. That's how you get more of it into your life. And that's what brought me here on this topic, because the way that I felt after surrounding myself and socializing at these nice events, whether it was like the maternal, mother, womanhood groups, or like just the chill, cultural fallback vibes, when I put myself in those surroundings, it really empowered me. It really helped me grow. It helped me feel better. So let me ask you this question. How often do you find yourself being in the same settings, the same surroundings, doing the same thing with the same people over and over and over again? No type of growth, drama, a lot of negative and toxic conversations, a lot of negative and toxic outcomes. Nothing happens, nothing flourishes, but you want to be something different, or you want to be someone different. We have to stop putting ourselves in these kind of positions, and we have to stop, you know, it might not even always be just like the social thing where it's a lot of toxic going on, but like, you ever feel like you might have even outgrown some people, you know, but you keep yourself stuck in that same friendship or that same relationship because you feel like, you know, it's been years, or, you know, you don't want to have the confrontation, or it's hard to let go. I'm not saying that you just have to hurry up and cut people off. I truly believe when you're on the right path, these people are going to fall off anyway, if they're not for you. Of course, if they're for you, then they're going to stay with you. But yeah, I just feel like it's really important to have these conversations, and I feel like this is a topic that, you know, we should talk about. So, you know, comment below, let me know your thoughts so far and what it is that I've said so far. Do you relate to that? Do you find yourself being in the same surroundings and the same type of environment, and you know you want more for yourself, but you keep going backwards and going back and going back and going back, and then you don't see any type of growth, true growth? Like, you know, we're here, you're watching this video because this channel is all about self-mastery. So one way to get yourself to be the best version of yourself is to put yourself in the right circumstances, to put yourself around the right crowds and the right people who are going to empower you, who, when you're, like I said, when you're not thinking straight, they're there filling you up with nothing but the best of wisdom or the best of information. They're not knocking you down. They're not pulling you down. They're not expecting the worst for you. Those are the types of crowds that you should be around. And I know this might sound cliche. I know this might sound like a mediocre topic, but it's really not. I can't stress how important it is to make sure that you are around people who speak life into you, who put life into you, you know, and same vice versa. You have to also be that for that person, as long as they're worthy, obviously. But if that person is also like-minded and you know that it's some genuineness there, you got to make sure, you know, that you also are putting love, life, and kindness into that person as well. I just see a lot of times that we in ourselves, we might have this, we might really have a lot of hope, excitement to become this totally new version of ourselves, right? The best versions of ourselves. Now we're getting this motivation and we want to be this person. We want to be our ideal self. But we find ourselves keep going backwards, hanging around the same people who are not serving us, who are not helping us, or if anything, pulling us down, you know? And when it comes to growth, or when it comes to vibration or whatever, it could work one or two ways. If the person isn't really like-minded and can't really match you, you're either going to go up and they could try to go up too, or just leave them there. Or you could not do that at all and you could try to meet them halfway and you go down right with them. I hope that made sense. But I think you get the drift, right? We don't want that, basically, right? Like, we want to make sure that we are evolving no matter what, and that we're putting ourselves in the right situations. And it's so exciting to do so. Like, step outside your box a little bit. That's what this channel is for, to step outside your box. Do something you do something you always wanted to do, but you've been putting it off for whatever or however long. And sometimes it doesn't even have to consist of you maybe going to social events. We're talking about changing environments and meeting new people or being around people that speak life to you. Sometimes just put yourself around these environments. Not even sometimes, all the time. Put yourself around these environments. That's literally what I had to do with myself. Instead of me hanging around people that I knew we didn't have anything in common, but maybe mediocre, low vibrational things that just, you know, that was something that I even had to be honest with myself about. Like, why are you keep hanging around these people? You know, it's going to be the same results, because at the end of the night, I always end up regretting it. Why am I hanging around these people? Why was I even in that setting? You know, like, it's not for me. It never was for me, because I'm sitting there uncomfortable as hell, going through anxiety, all kind of things. People might not know, but yeah, that's how it be. That's how it is when you're not around the right settings and the right atmosphere. And honestly, I wasn't even doing that at one point in time, but you know, things happen in life, and I guess whatever happened, you know, things have been getting rocky in life. And so that led me to be a little distracted at the time, I'll be honest, and being distracted made me go back into paradigm, and that put me around maybe the old friends. You know, you do miss them. We're not going to lie here, right? Like, we all have that feeling of like missing these people, right? I mean, you spent years or time in your life being around this particular individual or these particular individuals. And sometimes it is hard to just let go of that, especially if you don't want to, because I'm pretty sure you want this person to be on the journey with you. But if the person isn't making the effort or the necessary changes for themselves, you know, not just because they trying to meet you, but because they want growth or whatever. Because let's be clear, they don't have to do exactly what you do, but as long as that you'll both have that common interest of this growth and not doing the same things that doesn't serve you, you know, that's just my point. We all have those moments where it is hard to break away from these kind of people. But my advice to you is that you have to do it anyway. And it's always easier when you sit down and you have a conversation with yourself. You weigh out the pros and the cons of this person or this group of friends or whatever. And you really look at it like, is it serving you? And I want you to practice being yourself around these people as well. When you go into these environments, you shouldn't, but if you have to go into these environments, I want you to be your authentic self. And if you're being your authentic self and you could tell that it's making these people uncomfortable, or you could tell like now they're making jokes or they're cracking jokes about how you are doing whatever, that's how you know. And I feel like that's more of the confirmation that you need to get out of that environment. Now, if you go around these people and you're being your authentic self and they respect it and they love it and they support it, that's a whole nother story. But if you go around these people and the vibe is off because you are being yourself or you being true to yourself, red flag, right? Red flag. Get out of there. Get out of there. It's going to help you grow so phenomenally if you're around people that are like-minded. And I'm saying this through experience. Make sure that you are around these environments so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can start to practice being who you really want to be. Now, first, if you're not used to like doing networking events and you're not really that social, I get it. Do it anyway. Go to these places, invite someone that you think might like to go with you. And if not, go by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Even better sometimes. So with that being said, make sure you comment below. I love to have a conversation with you. I love when you guys comment. If you have more advice to share, please comment below for myself and for other people who are part of this channel who would want to see maybe some tips or maybe some other people's advice. Has this been a struggle for you? Has this been something that you've been struggling with and maybe you didn't realize that you were around the wrong people or the wrong environment, and maybe that has been getting in your way of some things, or vice versa? Have you been flourishing? Have you been doing this as well, where you're on this journey of like, okay, I'm done with these toxic people or these toxic environments and I'm putting myself around the right people, and you've seen some type of changes? If so, let me know. Either way, I would love to hear you guys feedback in your comments. If you love the topic of self-mastery and you want to know more, you want to learn more, and you're loving and you're feeling this vibe here, make sure that you like and subscribe this video and meet me here next week. Also turn on the bell because I will be posting videos every Monday and you do not want to miss it. So yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week.
And getting our energy right. 420, the 420 way. Kima and her gong. Bong.
So I'll start with this, reading it, and then I'll move into
it'll pop up in your blood if you smoke marijuana. So we got 4 herbs that I'm going to introduce to y'all today that y'all can smoke. It won't pop up in your blood. And this plant can be smoked or added to herbal blend to get a head high as well as a calming effect. All right, you can create a tea with the plant to promote inner healing and relaxation of the body. So catnip is another herb that you can smoke.
What you rolling up, man?
Rolling up that catnip, sir.
Catnip. Lavender, catnip. What you doing over here?
Lavender's coming up next. The lighter is...
So what you smoking? What's that in there? That's right. Got the herbs. What's that? That lavender and that cat.
Whatever Coach 3 is. I'm on 3.
That's right. Smoking that lavender, that catnip. What's that in there?
All 3.
Oh, 3. Big energy. Beautiful girls smoke herbs. Oh, they smoke herbs. Big energy. Ah, shit. They're like some real smokers. He didn't roll that. He pearled that thing. He didn't pearl that.